What's up, guys? Coach John Wojo here with JW Fitness answering another question. What is the least amount of food I can eat to lose fat but still gain muscle? I need a super simple plan. I'm 5'3", 112 pounds. I can't lift very heavy weights, so I have more fat than muscle, whatever that means. All right, what is the least amount of food I can eat to lose fat but still gain muscle? So this woman is trying to eat as little as humanly possible because she wants to prioritize losing fat, but she also wants to gain muscle at the same time. And unfortunately, that is just not the way it works. If you want to try and serve two masters at the same time, if you want to try and lose fat and gain muscle at the same time, you are much better off trying to eat as close to maintenance as possible. And that's going to ensure that you do have enough calories to indeed possibly build muscle and kind of recomp your body. But trying to be in a severe calorie deficit, you're not going to build muscle if you're in a severe calorie deficit. And you are also not someone who is obese. You're 5'3", 112 pounds. Not sure why you would be wanting to lose a lot of fat or be in a severe calorie deficit anyway. 5'3", 112 pounds sounds like you're pretty slim. I would, without seeing a picture of you, I would imagine that you're not, as heavy as you imagine that you are. And if I were you, just looking at those numbers, I would suggest eating at or slightly above maintenance and trying to actually build a significant amount of muscle before you worry about getting leaner. But having said that, anyway, it is very difficult to serve two masters. It is very difficult to lose a significant amount of body fat while at the same time gaining a significant amount of muscle. Can you lose some body fat and gain some muscle at the same time? Yes, some people are able to do it, not everybody. It's more likely to be able to do it in certain situations, like when you're an absolute beginner or you're coming back from a long layoff or you're otherwise like obese and or a first-time lifter and so on. But for somebody who's been just doing this a long time and who already has a decent amount of muscle and strength and is already fairly lean, you're going to want to pick a direction and just go in that one direction and put all your effort in achieving that one goal first, and then taking another part of the year and going in the other direction and doing the best you can doing that. So on the one hand, if you want to lose fat, or actually let me switch this around, because in your case, what I would recommend is you take a significant portion of the year where you eat at maintenance or maybe just slightly above maintenance and train your ass off to gain as much muscle as humanly possible in, let's say, 6 months. And then once you've done that and you have hopefully gained some visible muscle on your frame and have absolutely minimized the amount of fat that you will likely gain during that process anyway, then you could switch your gears and concentrate on losing the body fat that you have while maintaining your muscle, which is a whole hell of a lot easier than gaining muscle. So the training is not going to change very much, if at all. You're still going to train like an animal, but you're just going to do so in a slight or moderate calorie deficit so you can lose the body fat and reveal all that hard-earned muscle that you've worked so hard to gain over the past 6 months. And that is a much more efficient process. You do one thing full bore, and then you switch gears and you do the next thing full bore. Instead of trying to muddy the waters and trying to accomplish two things at once, and you're just not gonna get very far in either direction. You're just gonna kind of be like, I don't know, what's the word? When you're just treading water and you're just not really getting anywhere. So that would be my approach that I would recommend. Guys, I hope you appreciate the content. Like and subscribe. I'll talk to you soon.